Hey ladies, so since I'm talking about if you're in a toxic, abusive marriage, abusive relationship, walk away wisely, apply wisdom. Since we're talking about that, I want to share my experience. I don't know why I want to share this, but maybe somebody needs to hear it. Something that I did and it worked for me until today. To this day, my ex think I'm evil just because he didn't see it coming. So this is the thing is, if you're going through a situation and you want to walk away, you don't want to do something that will actually make the situation worse. Yeah, a lot of mistake that we make is, allowing anger and our emotions to take over. Then we speak anyhow. We want to, fight back. Remember, you are just a woman. Why do you want to fight? That could be the end of you. To avoid all of this, if you are planning and if you're planning to leave, make your moves in silence, okay? Become mumu. Become like the dumbest person, like you don't even know shit. Have your reaction in your head. When this man is insulting you, he's saying all these things, you already know that you're just waiting for the right time to exit, right? Don't insult him back. Don't provoke him back. Just keep quiet and do your things in your head. Save your money. Save as much as you can. The day that you're ready to leave, don't even say anything. Be nice. Let me tell you guys my own story. Some years ago, I escaped from Winnipeg to Red Deer. At the time, my ex, we were not in good terms, and I was just pretty much done, and I wanted to leave, but I wanted to leave in a way that he doesn't know. So there was a wedding in Edmonton. That was my escape gate. I literally became like the sweetest person, yeah? I was so nice. I did my moves in silence. I communicated with my friend. She, picked me up from the airport and everything, right? So, but before my friend picked me up and everything, these are all plans that I've laid out, things that I did, steps that I took. So, and then I told my ex that I was going to the wedding. He thought I'm just coming to the wedding, I said I'm just going to be there for 2 weeks and come back. Okay. And because I didn't give him any sign, like I didn't make him to believe that I was exiting, he didn't see it coming. So what I did was I cooked, a few days before I leave, I cooked a lot of food and I stocked up in the freezer. He loved pancake. I made pancakes. I made food. I cooked, okay? And I put in the deep freezer. And guess who dropped me to the airport? He dropped me to the airport. He even kissed me and said, see you in 2 weeks. I said, see you in 2 weeks. I love you. I love you. Bro didn't know that was my one-way ticket, because I got one-way ticket. For some reason, he never bothered to ask for my flight ticket, because I never saw him any sign that I was exiting. My friend picked me up at the airport. We arrived to Red Deer. That was in May or June 2015 when this happened. This whole thing happened. So as soon I got to Red Deer, I called him. I said, it's done. I'm not coming back. He's like, what? Yo. My kid's dad lost his mind. He loved his son. Imagine I took that away. But I just needed to exit. Things were not working out. So I made my moves in silence. Even though we end up reconciling and, because his sister wedding was happening in Winnipeg, and the mom called me that I need to be there. So I told her that I'm only coming because of her, because how much I respect her. So I went to the wedding, and somehow we reconnected. Of course, I went back to my house, and because some people were coming to stay over. But of course, I went back to doing my wife duties and everything, right? So we reconciled, and that's how my daughter, then he followed us to Red Deer. And from radio, we moved back to Calgary, and that's how my daughter happened. And then, we try to work it out. So sometimes it's not like we choose to walk away because we want to, but sometimes we try. It's just sometimes you can try, but if it's not working, it's not working. But anyways, that is how, but even that, when we reconciled, we came back, he said, I am evil. He's like, he did not see it coming. So guys, that also put fear in him that whenever I am quiet, I am silent, this man has no clue what I'm planning in my head. He even tells me, he's like, this your silence, I don't know what you're planning. So if you're planning to exit, make your moves in silence. Apply wisdom. If it means you have to become mumu, become mumu. But trust me, yelling, insulting him, it's just going to make the situation worse. Exit quietly. But that is just one of the things that I did, and it did work. Even though we came back, but that plan did work. So if you're planning to exit, it's becoming too much to a point that you're thinking of unaliving yourself. That marriage is draining your energy, is draining you out. That man has made you lose your self-esteem, had made you lose who you are. You're living in a daily insults. Every day you're getting insulted. You're getting like you're a punching bag. My sister, you don't have to endure it, okay? Make your moves in silence, and you don't have to fight back, because you might not have the strength. And what if something goes wrong? You have kids. Your kids should be your number one priority. Make your exit plans in silence. Okay, I hope that this message helps somebody by me just being open and sharing with you guys. I never really share my own issues here, but this is not an issue. This is something that happened in the past. We've moved past that, and today we co-parent perfectly fine with no drama, no nothing, and we understand each other. There's a boundary. I don't disturb him. I don't care who he dates. He doesn't bother me who I date. Our personal relationship is our personal relationship. The only thing that keeps us together is our kids, and our kids' happiness is our priority. So today we co-parent in peace. I have let go of everything, but sharing my experience could help somebody, that if you're planning to leave quietly. Apply wisdom.